I'm happy to share with you my journey as an investment banker turned into an academic and a researcher. I started after college as an investment banker, and I was active on Wall Street for many years, but I've always wanted to do research. But to be honest, at a young age, it wasn't clear to me what I would write about, except that I was very interested in international politics and also political economy. So my college thesis was about East Asian political economies. When I graduated, I started working all over the world as an investment banker, mostly doing what we call developmental economics. Through that process, I learned about the real world, how people were getting along or not getting along, and how government policy was affecting them. But more importantly, I learned about myself, and I learned about how people look at themselves and look at others. Because of course, I was one of the few women working on my floor. And then when I retired from Goldman Sachs, I decided I wanted to test myself and see if I could become a researcher, as I always wanted. So after I started to get a master's degree, I found that I really enjoy studying and reading, and eventually, of course, I decided I wanted to write. And I started a PhD program. And in the process, what was most interesting to me was interacting with young people. So all of this actually, to me, combined, made the passion I had been looking forward to, which is to become an academic, made it a reality. I love the teaching, I love the research part, and I also love the writing. And so in the last 10 years, that's what I've been doing. And I find it very rewarding, especially because what I write about, which is about the linkage between identity and economic policy, what I write about has relevance for all parts of the world today. I'm often asked, how do I find my passion, and then how do I find my mission? Well, like I said, you have to try. It's very hard to know if you're good at something without doing it with other people who are also good at it. And it's very hard to find out if you're passionate unless you're with other people who are also passionate about similar subjects. Then you realize they're so much more passionate than I am, or they're so much more skillful than I am. And so in the process, you get to know yourself. So I think the most important thing for young people is to grab every opportunity you can and do the best at every opportunity you're given, regardless of how big or how small the job is. And from that, you will get more opportunities and more chances to find out about what your weaknesses and strengths are. And that's when you can develop a sense of mission and values.